one to the microcosmal chamber of fate. Although not as grand as the macrocosm beyond, the events that occur in our sphere shape all life and display some of nature's greatest wonders for those willing to see. You are yet an unborn mote of life, capable of becoming any part of this ever-fluctuating world you so desire. Tell me, child, what do you wish to become?
I want to be the nastiest, most destructive, chaotic, and generally unorganized bastard creature out there.
Why?
Alright! Move over, lady. This here's a job for me. So, kiddo, you wanna be a monster? Or you wanna cause some damage? Yeah. Then you wanna be an RNA virus. What's an RNA virus? Oh, we're the microscopic equivalent of people who just stuff their papers into their bag without using a binder or anything. Isn't that really bad? Yup. Yeah, the outside world. Now we just wait for some poor sucker to, well, suck us up. What happened to your voice? A mutation, my dear boy. As the name suggests, us RNA viruses keep our genetic information in the form of RNA, whereas DNA has 2 strands. For double the fun, us viral folk pack it all into one. So, what difference does that make? Do you just have 1 strand that's twice as long as usual? Oh, you have no idea, bucko. You see, having 2 strands is really useful when it comes to checking your work. 3 letters are placed with care and precaution, and when the whole boring sequence seems at an end, across the gap it begins with a snap and 3 mirrored letters placed again. And if one of your strands doesn't match the other, well, then you know you've screwed the pooch. Yeah, proverbially. Proverbial screw, proverbial pooch. Anyway, we can't even see our mistakes, so there's no need to correct them. So you're just constantly making mistakes? We make lots of happy little accidents, yes. Of course, those accidents are made in the very core of our beings, so every time we make one, we change a little. No, we can't do anything out here. In fact, if we don't get all up inside someone's sweet, sweet intercellular fluid soon, we'll die. Here comes a hand now, jump on! The fool's bound to touch his face sooner or later. Oh, look at all those soft, plush, tasty cells. One day, all of this will be yours, boy, but, as you may have noticed, those cells are ginormous, and you and I but mites in giant shadows. Yet, while 2 mites are brushed aside with nary a thought, billions of mites can band together to cause horrific epidemics. We need to get into one of those cells and start replicating. Now, RNA viruses can be further subdivided past their strand count into positive sense and negative sense strains. You, my good lad, are a positive sense virus. This means your RNA is practically indistinguishable from the RNA messengers this cell already uses to pass messages from the nucleic mind to the busy ribosomes, producing waste-cleaning, wall-building, and membrane-repairing proteins. Your message, however, shall contain a dark sting in its tail, which we shall use to raise this idyllic paradise to the ground! I, on the other hand, am a negative sense virus, meaning I need to dress up my message a bit before it'll pass as one of the cell's own. So, I'm going to go do that.
Go ahead.
Over there!
Alright, let's go.
In private. Oh, look at you. You've replicated quite nicely. Hey, you didn't let any of those little guys outside of the cell, did you? You fool! We weren't ready! Listen mean we are like bandits inside this body, here to loot and pillage and steal and be agents of chaos, incapable of surviving without a constant diet of misery? The moment we're found, the body dispatches a host of killer T-cells to track us down and crush us. Why would you want to attract the attention of something that has the word killer in its name? Not good, not good, not good. We're cornered. Quick, change. Change with everything you've got. Hey, you. We're looking for these two schmucks. You seen them?
Officer, I have never laid eyes on those two men in my life.
Alright.
Alright, we tipped our hand too early that time, but now my RNA is primed, loaded, and ready to go. Let me show you how a professional does this, boy. Observe as I insinuate my RNA precisely into the cell's replicative machinery. And that is how you reach a critical mass, Buster. We have spent beautiful days here, you and I, haven't we? Learning, talking, living as brothers in arms in an orderly world bent on destroying us, seeing our kind as nothing more but a stain on the tablecloth of mundanity. This has been our home, our golden abode. But now it is time for this cell to explode! Vitriol be my armor! Vengeance be my blade! Lysing Demon Fang! Watch as those little cuties swarm over this entire sector, pending one cell after another to my will. It would be nice to stay and watch the fun, but you and I have work to do. Come on, a sneeze is preparing and we have people to be in and evils to do. Fan-flipping-tastic. We got sneezed out directly into a common touch point. I am invincible, you fools. I am an immortal reactor of chaos that will never cease. I shall churn the black smoke of my hatred out into this world and drown your flocks in a deluge of sin. Bow before me. Hey, hold up.